Hello everyone and welcome back to another Broke Kaeya main Chronicles video. Alright, we had just finished off in the nurse's office while we were investigating because Lyney told us. Because Lyney's already gonna tell, Fremine and about what we learned about Child, and he's gonna go scuba diving, which should take about like 7 days. And he asked us to go check something in the nurse's office because he had some intel about it. Seemed nothing out of the ordinary at first until we found a hidden plate, I think it was. Is it a hidden plate? Something like hidden that's on the ground that you can easily pick up. So we found that, and now we're returning back to our dormitories.
You really are something. To be able to fall asleep like that and even sleep talk the entire time, you scared Paimon half to death!
Did I say anything I shouldn't have?
No, but you kept mumbling things along the lines of, Pyron, don't take my grilled fish and put down the Adeptus Temptation now! Paimon talked with Sigewinne the entire time you were asleep. She seems like she's just a sincere nurse, and Paimon didn't notice anything unusual in the room. Are you sure we're not going off track with the infirmary?
No, I saw something that you didn't see, Paimon. Are we really off track though? There's still a few weird things about the place. That movable hatch on the ground, as well as the question Sigewinne asked Lurvine. And also, were they really talking about their meds before we walked in? Oh, and was Lurvine and... Oh god, Juriu's argument genuine? Or were they just putting on a show? Paimon, hear me out.
Whoa, you really are super thorough. All those tiny little suspicious things that Paimon didn't even pick up on. We've got to give the info to Lyney.
When we have to meet him like tomorrow or something though, over the next few days you and Paimon work at your stations as normal. During your shifts, however, you manage to find opportunities to write keywords relating to your suspicions on a piece of paper. You manage to pass the slip to a busy Lynette as she happens to pass by. Her disguise is impeccable, and she does not even look at you or change her expression as she pockets the info. Wow. Like a true professional. And finally, the promised 9th day arrives. Okay, sorry, 9. I thought it was 7.
Today's the day. Let's go meet up with Lyney.
Oh, so that was the end of that quest. Okay. Lyney! Lyney! He didn't even pop up for me, but Lyney, I know you're there.
Oh.
Alright, we're right back at our regular spot again, which is right by the
into any trouble over the past few
pipe
days?
things. I don't really know.
No, we just worked our shifts according to the schedule. Nothing weird happened.
That's good. That means you didn't raise any suspicions when you infiltrated the infirmary. We've taken a look at the slip you've sent. Fremine successfully left the grounds via the pipes 2 days ago, and as of last night, Lynette has also infiltrated the infirmary after faking an illness.
Wait, why is she getting involved as well?
You already went above and beyond when you scoped out the infirmary. To put it more bluntly, even if we were to view that as something you did in exchange for Fremine's help, you've already done more than enough. Infiltrating a guarded stronghold is a different kind of job from a one-off investigation. We want to avoid using the same faces over and over and reduce the amount of suspicion that will fall on any given person. Lynette also felt like you have already taken the first step for us, so she should be the one to finish the job.
So that's what Lynette thinks. Oh, Paimon hopes everything's going well for her.
I'm not opposed to helping you. Wow, they're like true professionals. They've like already, you can tell they've done this multiple times before. It makes sense they've already gone on jobs and stuff like that, but this is like professional level.
That could get between us, lest you've forgotten. The matter of our respective loyalties. You've mentioned before that you've had some run-ins with the Fatui. I can understand that feeling, so I assume you're just helping us out of the kindness of your hearts?
Child tried to murder me. La Signora tried to murder me. Scaramouche tried to murder me. Dottore was using Scaramouche to try to murder me. So far, I've met 4 Harbingers and they all try to murder me so far. Yeah, I don't think I'd be in line with them. I'm just saying. Not like they're the bad guys and everything. As the story progresses, obviously they're not supposed to be. But still, every run-in as I had with one of the Fatui Harbingers, they have tried to murder me, Lyney.
Well, everyone could use some more friends. We'll be counting on you to help us in the future, too.
Since I see you as friends, then it's even more important for us to protect you from any peril. Fremine and Lynette feel the same way.
I get it now.
Glad to hear it.
Yay, we're
Then,
finally
let's
friends
go
and we
check on
resolved
Lynette
our
before
whole,
Fremine
like,
returns.
not even 5
If
minutes of
everything went
fighting.
well,
It
then
wasn't
she
even
should
5
be
minutes. It was
wrapping up
just
her
like,
investigation
oh, I
right
can't
about now.
believe you're a Fatui. And like, that was it.
Now really a good time to go over?
According to my observations, Sigewinne always spends around half an hour away from the infirmary right before lunch. Lynette knows this as well, so this should be a good time to meet up with her.
Oh yeah, we heard about that too.
Also, I'm her brother, remember? It's only natural for an older brother to care about his younger sister's well-being.
Okay, then let's head over right away.
I'm glad they spawned us right in front of it instead of walking around and wondering and, you know, eventually finding it. But also kind of lost from trying to find it.
Lynette should be here right now. Huh. Strange. Lynette?
Lynette, you better be alive. You better not been captured. Come on, Lynette.
Lynette here.
No, Lynette rarely deviates from the plan. We agreed that if she were to make changes on the fly, she'd find a way to let me know.
Lynette, please. Please be alright.
Unless-
Please be okay.
Let's see if there are any clues around here. We can look while we wait for her. Who knows? Maybe she'll be back soon.
Okay.
Wow, that's on the... seeing it on the mini-map, they're just so close together that it's just like a compiled mess of things.
There are some books here and a few files. They all look like medical records. Advanced nursing, how to raise the spirit of your patients, a quick guide to the psychology of emotions, and the meaning of laughter. These sure are some interesting books. Who knew Sigewinne would be interested in these kinds of things?
Well, she has to take care of her patients,
She
so
even has books on
even
understanding
emotional
people's
state
motivations
too.
and feelings. Is it because she's a Melusine? Or does she have a need to understand her patient's emotional state?
It's most likely both, because Melusines are seen as
Seems pretty
outsiders
normal
and
to me.
everything, as I've
These are
heard.
skills that would come in handy for a nurse from time to time.
Alright, up to the next thing we gotta look at, which is the beds. I'm pretty sure it was the beds.
None of the beds have any signs of having been slept in, except that one over there.
Oh my gosh, was that the one
So
Lynette in?
must have used, right?
Lynette was?
You said
Yeah.
she was pretending to be sick.
She would have said her migraine was having a particularly bad flare-up. Generally speaking, the head nurse would then ask her to lie down and rest, while she left to retrieve the medication.
But this bed is still unmade.
Which means, either the head nurse didn't return the entire time from when Lynette laid down up until she left the bed, or the nurse intentionally left it this way.
No, Sigewinne being bad, I can't. Oh no, that's not a good sign. Why did I say it like that? Oh no, that's not a good sign. That's a horrible sign. Alright, here's the hatch that we found.
Ah, this is it! We saw it before!
Wait, this thing? It doesn't look like it's been disguised that well.
Lyney leans down to get close to the movable hatch
The
and
space
something.
behind it is empty. From its size, I don't think it's an entrance that is meant to be taken apart. There's probably a mechanism around here somewhere. Could
Ooh,
Lynette have
yay,
tried to
mechanisms
get
are my
inside?
favorite.
But if that's the case, she would have contacted me for sure. Let's look around here for some more clues. Don't panic, just take another look.
The look on Lyney's face, he's definitely beginning to panic. Don't panic, he probably said to himself, and he just cut me off as I went to go. You know, I wish for the outside world again. Like, the Fortress of Meripede is really cool looking, but it gets old fast, where
There's a bunch written on it too.
with the like the
It reads,
browns and golds and
"Out of
like
respect for your
I guess
usual
black. It's
practices,
just most like
I'll
brick
use a piece
and
of
stuff like
paper
that.
or card as the medium to pass on my message. You may consider this as me giving you my best regards.
This is...
Is that all?
Lynette is not dead. Is there anything on the back?
The back. This is.
Show me, now!
That look on your face. Paimon's reading it now.
Okay, what is it? Tell me.
Would you care to guess where Miss Lynette of the Fatui could be right now?
Oh,
No.
oh, there we go.
Is she already?
Wriothesley, did he deliberately leave the infirmary unguarded to use it as bait?
Uh-oh.
You mean
Uh-oh, Wriothesley. Oh
from
no.
the very beginning? But why? We didn't run into any trouble last time, and he also never reached out to us since.
Why would he choose to act during our second infiltration attempt instead of the first?
Yes, that is a crucial question. Wriothesley, he doesn't do anything without a clear goal or reason. So this means he had no concerns about your activities from the very beginning.
And then Lynette popped
You're
up
not
and he
from the
went,
same camp as
uh-oh.
us. You were
That's
sent
not
down
allowed.
here by Nervulette, so you have no conflict of interest with Wriothesley. We're a completely different story, though.
Why did he only go after Lynette?
I'd like to know that too. Why did he only go after her?
Are we gonna go meet him and be like, yo, why'd you...
Panic. Just think
Where did
everything
you
over.
put her?
I have to
Where did you
stay
stash
calm.
Lynette away?
This is not like what happened last time. The situation's different now.
So he literally won't bother us or touch us because we're friends with Nervulette. But since Lyney and
you're right.
Lynette and Fremine are part of the Fatui,
But
it
that
probably
means-
goes against, you know.
The fact that Fremine was able to leave the grounds, could Wriothesley have let him go as well?
But what does he gain by letting Fremine leave like that?
I get it now. He deliberately made them both disappear.
So he's challenging me and trying to provoke me, I'm sure of it.
Bro just took two of your siblings so
We
easily.
never should have sent out Fremine. We had to go through all that trouble to find an opening to sneak him around the guards and into the pipe, and we even thought luck was on our side. If Wriothesley let him leave on purpose, then he's probably in a terrible spot now as well.
And he doesn't seem as well equipped as how Lynette would be.
Calm him down.
Lyney, calm down. You don't calm down, I'll slap you in the face and knock some sense into you.
This, Lyney. Fremine wouldn't have left if we hadn't told you about Child. That was our fault.
I think I smacked my mic by accident.
No, I'm the leader of this operation, and I'm the one responsible for this team. I was the one who failed to protect them.
I wouldn't say you failed to protect them, it just didn't go the way you
I'll go
wanted.
talk to Wriothesley.
Hey, don't be reckless. Traveler, please talk some sense into him.
How am I going to talk some sense into him and he doesn't want to even
Cannot
listen to
allow
me?
Lynette to be abducted again.
I don't think that came
I
out
have to
clear
go.
what I said.
I'll find a way to get them back.
Okay, buddy. Oh, he ran. He's gone. Bye-bye.
He's rushed out the door. After him.
Oh, Sigewinne was there the entire time? Oh no, she's smiling. She has a little smirk.
I feel like we still have some room to make changes on these details.
It's not impossible, but it'll require extensive testing.
Is that so? Very well. Then please be mindful of the time.
Okay, I remember when she said time.
Is someone?
Oh my gosh, that's right. She'll be able to hear because of her ears.
Whoever's outside is eavesdropping. They'll probably come in once we stop talking.
Oh my god. Of course Sigewinne got it.
She's sick!
I'm on the ground. I'm so sick. My stomach hurts. Oh, I'm in such pain.
Expected. They've already found this place. Oh, they are quite sharp. What a delightful turn of events. I like smart people, but I also like playing dumb. I like the feeling of being trusted.
Oh my god, the little pipsqueak is a mastermind.
What's wrong, little one? There's no need to panic. Take a deep breath before you begin. Being able to read human expressions is quite the useful skill. Lyney, wait!
Lyney, come back here, damn it.
It's no use. We have to catch up to him.
Lyney, come back here, damn it. Where did you go? I don't see him.
Already out of sight. How is he so fast? Let's go head him off at Wriothesley's office.
Where is Wriothesley's office? Below. Okay, below. Alright, over here. We have to get in some way. I was actually wondering if we would ever get into the office. Excuse me, sir. Excuse me, madam. I need to go see the Duke right now.
Come out and face me, Wriothesley!
Come on, lady. Don't do anything rash. Well, you already did something rash, so...
Aren't we at an administrative office space? Why don't you at least try to follow even a couple rules?
He's on
from
a
the
spiral
fortress's indoor management
staircase, dang.
regulations?
What did you do to my sister?
I ran into the young miss at the infirmary. I'd heard that she was suffering from quite the migraine, so I decided to invite her over for a cup of tea. I do have some teas in my collection that can work wonders against such an illness.
Stop joking around! Where did you take my siblings?
I have also heard that your performances are quite the spectacle. Miss Lynette would sometimes enter a box filled with water, only to emerge the next second from another place altogether. Maybe she'll appear behind you right now if you were to turn your head.
Is he trying to trick me into turning my head? No, he's probably not looking to attack me right now. All of the hostages are in his hands, and he's even in the mood for small talk. That means Lynette is probably still alive.
I don't think he'll murder someone,
You
but
knew
I'm
you
actually
were
very curious to
investigating the
why he's
infirmary
doing
from the
this.
start. So you deliberately aroused the Traveler's suspicions and baited us into continuing our investigation, just so that you'd be able to kidnap Lynette.
Oh.
As for Fremine,
Oh god, that went so loud.
No.
Oh.
you probably didn't even interfere with Child's escape. You let him go, so you could purge the Fatui members that we had planted into your ranks.
There was no need to do so. The fortress of Meripede is a pretty pleasant place. Most people enjoy their lives here. The only ones who act differently are those with personal agendas. It was quite easy to identify your colleagues.
You removed our original members and spread the news of Child's escape so Father would assign our team to come down and investigate. Fremine has also fallen into your hands, right? If you're oh so omnipotent and so in control, why would you need hostages?
One correction. Lynette is in my hands right now, but Fremine is not.
Oh, Fremine's
He's
alright.
not. What do you really want?
Hey, Fremine's escape, kind of, basically.
Oh, wonderful. Everyone is here, so I'll only need to say this once. Thank you so much for cooperating with me.
Where are Lynette and Fremine?
Eager and to the point, I see. Alas, only Miss Lynette is currently having a cup of the fortress's finest tea. Although, as per your original plan, Mr. Fremine should also have returned to the fortress by now. But he has neither shown up within my gates, nor has he been taken into any kind of custody. So where do you think he may be right now?
Wait, you can't mean...
Oh my gosh, is he drowning? Is he
locked him
dying?
outside in the sea?
Oh.
I closed the fortress's gate to the outside world.
Oh
That's
no,
all.
he's stuck in the sea.
Fremine's a star diver, so he should be fine, right?
Yeah, but he only has limited
No,
oxygen.
We're still here, so he definitely tried to find a way to come back for us. So we can't assume he might have made a break for the surface.
But why would I do this, you may be asking? To have an audience with you, of course. My intel tells me that Mr. Lyney is a great magician, so it's only natural for me to want to have some cards of my own when it comes to negotiating. Besides, I do recall you mentioning to Miss Lynette that you've always wanted to have a face-to-face meeting with the Lord of the Fortress of Meripede, regardless of whether it was in a personal or a professional capacity. Well, you got your wish.
So, you've been keeping tabs on us before we even set foot in the fortress.
Some of my folks just happened to hear a thing or two, that's all. In any case, I will be straight with you. I was willing to play dumb and turn a blind eye, so we had a pleasant few days playing games together here. But once you started focusing on the Forbidden Zone, all of that changed.
What's in the Forbidden
Mr.
Zone that is
Lyney.
so forbidding?
The cards are stacked against you right now. Miss Lynette is in my hands, and Mr. Fremine is still slowly being pickled out there in the brine. You know just as well as I that he cannot last out there forever.
Okay, he's gonna
You would
drown.
do but
So I
one
was
thing
right, he's going to
guarantee his
drown.
safety. I would like you to contact your superior, and ideally invite her over for a cup of tea with me.
I don't think she's gonna want to
Easy,
agree to
Father.
that.
But why should she bother giving you an audience?
Well, if she cares for the well-being of her dearest children, she should have plenty of motivation to join me for a parents' evening. I've heard that the bonds between the members of the House of the Hearth are like the bonds of family. I don't see why she would refuse.
Why did you think Father sent us to handle the Fortress of Meripede? This place is basically a no-man's land. It wouldn't be fitting for anyone as important as a harbinger like Father to come here in person.
Yeah, well, the ginger came here too. And you see how that went. He just left,
So
so.
it's because she doesn't care for my place here. That's such a shame. After all, I've amassed quite the tea collection. I was looking forward to sharing it with her. Both Monsieur Neuvillette and Lady Farina have already received many samples as gifts.
Was this the extent of your master plan to get to Father? No matter how much pressure you may put on me, I won't allow you to use us to blackmail her.
You people really are difficult to get along with. All I'm asking for is a face-to-face conversation. Does she truly have no interest in the fortress's secret? Mr. Lyney, you have one last chance to invite your father here. If you refuse...
Lyney!
Why do you have to do this? I don't understand.
Instead of asking
I
why
really
I'm
kind of
doing
don't.
this, why don't you try to see things from my perspective for a second? From the very beginning, the Fatui has been actively infiltrating my fortress.
Wait, but why?
I gave you a warning by cutting off the first few operatives I found, but that only caused you to double down. Had you given up on the fortress then and there, I'd have no reason to want to talk.
Oh, so he wants all the
Mr.
Fitsui
Fremine
out of
left the
his
fortress on
prison.
own, and Miss Lynette tried to pry out my secrets right in front of me. No matter how you look at it, the responsibility for this falls on you.
I shouldn't ask Father to do anything because of us.
6, 5,
Wait,
4.
2,
Oh.
1.
Uh-oh.
Time's up. It really is a shame, Mr. Lyney.
Wriothesley!
Negotiations have broken down. Please leave, ladies and gentlemen. It's time for my afternoon tea.
Please wait. Can we really not talk about this some more?
Yeah, listen to the Traveler. If you can't talk to Lyney, can you at least talk to us?
You do realize that I'm only letting you go because of Neuvillette, yes? You're here helping him out, and I've already done my best to stay out of your way. But that doesn't mean you can just do whatever you want. The fortress may be small and remote, but it still has its own set of laws.
I want to say Fremine and Lynette too.
Then how about this? Those who are capable deserve respect. You've spent quite some time investigating my home turf by now, so why don't you tell me a thing or two about what you found, I'll ask you 3 questions. Answer all of them correctly, and I'll agree to your request.
Oh no, okay, I gotta
Question 1.
remember.
Regarding the hidden rules of the production zone, what is the truth behind the one about not being allowed to work for 3 days in a row?
I can't believe he's asking about the hidden rules. If I recall correctly, keep working without any rest. During lunch hour on the 3rd day, you'll find a portion of strange meat in your welfare meal. It's a good thing that we've already run a thorough investigation on this. Let's see if I can remember all the clues. I should be able to find an answer if I can piece everything together. If you break the hidden rules production zone, your welfare meal might contain some strange meat.
I've been told that the infirmary is always empty for the half hour just before lunch. But what could Sigewinne be doing during that time? The Fonta promoter has been struggling because he doesn't recognize the real value of coupons. Meanwhile, the Duke believes that only idiots who don't understand the value of coupons would spend them on Fonta. We often see Miss Sigewinne observing the prisoners at work near the production zone. It seems like she can perceive the general state of a person's health just by looking at them. Fonta's internal reports suggest that they're starting a new trial of an unnamed and unpackaged product. But the product has to undergo a trial because even Fonta's own employees have a lot of reservations about it. The research note said that the Melusine race perceives the world very differently from humans. Because of that, the Melusines have also developed a sense of aesthetics that appear rather strange and alien to humans. According to Collins, the Pancration tournament only took place because the Fonta company sponsored it. The company must want a return on their investment as well. Fonta's internal reports suggest that the...
Oh, wait a second. I'm
Fonta's
sorry.
internal reports suggest that they're
We will
starting a new
see if you
trial
keep
of an
working
unnamed and
continuous,
unpackaged product.
which would be Sigewinne, right?
I've been told that the infirmary is always empty for the half hour just before lunch. But we often see Miss Sigewinne observing the...
Okay, Sigewinne. We saw Sigewinne. Under what circumstances does strange meat appear?
Fonta's internal reports suggest that the research note said that the Melusine race... The Fonta promoter has been struggling I've been told that the infirmary is always empty for the half hour just before lunch. But what could Sigewinne be doing during that time?
Okay, I want to switch to this one. What does the strange meat appear? Why does the strange meat appear the way it does?
Fonta's internal reports suggest that I've been told that the infirmary is
Okay, so that one was wrong. That's it.
The research note said that the Melusine race The Fonta promoter has been struggling because he doesn't recognize the real value.
Oh, it has to be this one. It might be that she's trying to...
perceives the world very differently from humans. Because of that,
Has to be that one. She's the one that's cooking the meals.
Ah, so that's what's going on. Paimon understands it now. Who would have guessed? The hidden rule of the production zone. People are not supposed to work 3 days in a row, and if they do, they'll get strange meat in their welfare meal. At first we thought this strange meat must have something to do with the people who disappeared, but in reality, they were all prepared by Sigewinne, the head nurse.
Because she was worried
This is
and
the production
she,
zone to observe the workers' health and makes a note of anyone who has worn themselves out after 3 full days of work.
And so she gives them food that she thinks will
Part of her sense
help
of
them,
duty as a
but
head nurse, as
it's
well as her
weird
genuine
food because she doesn't
concern for the
understand.
workers' health, Sigewinne visits the cafeteria right before lunch and cooks an extra dish for those who can use the stamina boost. Sigewinne has only the best intentions with her surprise gift and doesn't want anyone to find out about what she does. However,
She doesn't understand humans.
Melusines as a race perceive the world differently from humans, and their sense of aesthetics is even more alien to us. The recipients of her lovingly prepared special meals cannot taste the care within and usually just freak out.
Yeah.
Are we on the right track?
Not bad. You've uncovered Sigewinne's secret and even guessed her intentions correctly as well. It's nice to know that her efforts have not gone unacknowledged.
She tries her best,
Right,
and I think
now
with
for
more
my next
effort
question.
and more explaining, I think she'll be able to get to what she really wants.
In the pancration ring, including the one that you're not allowed to support both sides of a fight. Why is that?
You lose money. The hidden rules of the pancration ring. If I remember, if someone tries to support both boxers at the same time, they'll receive a package the next morning, which contains a strange blood-colored liquid. We've also done a lot of research on this matter. Let me sift through what I found and come up with the correct answer. If you violate the hidden rules of pancration ring, you'll receive a bag containing a strange blood-colored fluid. Who sent the package containing the strange blood-colored fluid? Why should it be Sigewinne again?
I've been told that the infirmary is always empty for the half hour just before
Okay,
lunch.
that's lunch.
Fonta's internal reports suggest that they're starting a new trial of an unnamed and
Fonta,
unpackaged product.
because they are supporting it.
But the product has to undergo a trial. The Fonta promoter has been struggling because he doesn't...
Alright, let me,
According to Collins, the pancration tournament only took place because the Fonta company sponsored...
So, it's gonna be... Because it's a new product.
Promoter has been struggling Fonta's internal reports suggest that they're starting a new trial of an unnamed and
Oh, this was the
Fonta
unnamed
promoter
package.
has been struggling because he doesn't recognize the real value of coupons.
Switch to this one.
The Fonta promoter has been struggling because he doesn't recognize the real value of coupons. Meanwhile, the Duke believed...
I think this should be it. I might have two with... Oh no, I got it all right. Because I was like, okay, it has to be weird, and it has something in Fonta. So they're probably, you know.
So there really was nothing to be afraid of.
Yes, where did you... Okay, I didn't mention it before, but where did she get the glasses and mustache again?
It's about how, people are not supposed to bet on both boxers at the same time. And if they do, they'll receive a package containing a strange blood-colored liquid. People get scared when they see it because they've subconsciously begun to associate it with the missing boxer.
Yep.
But really, it's just a bottle of the latest yet-to-be-named and packaged new Fonta trial product. A blood-red drink. It's no wonder even Fonta's own staff were questioning the company's decision-making. The company, facing backlash from its own staff, decided to try to trial the product on a smaller scale to see how it might be received by customers. They came to the Fortress of Meropide and offered to sponsor the pancration tournament so they could push their new product. But the Duke completely refused to even entertain the idea. The Duke, knowing how valuable coupons are in the fortress, knew that only total idiots who didn't understand their true value would bother buying a Fonta product here. And so, only those who proved their stupidity by being dumb enough to bet on two opposing sides of the same match were selected to receive the drinks.
I acknowledge the effort you've put into bringing the truth of this mystery to light.
Yeah, we're getting everything right.
Although, based on your description, that Fonta promoter is a bit too careless with his words. I may just reconsider my collaboration with the company.
Oh, I'm sorry. Oh my god.
And here's the final question. what's the secret behind our head nurse and all of her patients in the infirmary?
Okay, I don't think I'm gonna get this one. We haven't collected enough info to answer that question.
Stop your cruel and pointless games, Wriothesley! You know that we haven't finished our investigation, so there's no way we can answer the last question. The thought of sparing Lynette and Fremine never even crossed your mind.
Lyney, stop, please.
Pay for this!
Lyney.
Ah!
Lyney, are you alright?
Nice art. Really nice art.
Close one. I owe you, Sigewinne. That was a fantastic shot.
It was nothing, Your Grace. Sigewinne?
She has a gun?
Though this gun may look like a toy, it's actually fully functional, as I just demonstrated.
Who gave this little Melazine a gun? Are you his accomplice in all this?
Not at all. I am merely a resident of the fortress, and thus protecting it is my duty.
Why does she have a gun?
Monsieur Nervulette asked me to come here. He told me that my job would be to take care of the well-being of everyone here. I am merely discharging my duties.
So Nervulette's the one who sent Sigewinne down here.
Then isn't Lyney someone you should be looking after as well? Isn't he a resident here just like the rest of us? But I really am just doing what Monsieur Nervulette told me to do. Everything I did, I've done to protect them. Had I not, they would be in far more dire straits right now.
She probably most likely didn't shoot him with anything that's bad. It's probably something like a tranquilizer dart. It's probably something like that.
My dear Sigewinne, whatever shall I do with you? Would it have killed you to just wait another minute or two?
Well, it's nearly time after all. The way you do things can be truly frustrating sometimes, Your Grace. I figured I should try to talk some sense into you. What are you talking about? What time?
Take me if you want. Let them go.
Oh, you'll be fine, Lyney. It's probably some other
How
plan.
touching. Can you just give me one more minute?
Don't be like that, Your Grace.
All right, everyone, calm down. 2 more visitors will be arriving any time now.
Wait, 2 more, and who are they?
I'll go get a cup of tea. Miss Sigewinne, I leave Miss Lynette in your care.
What are you doing?
It seems like
I believe I
nothing
hear
for now.
footsteps.
Oh? Is it gonna be Nervulette and Farina? Oh, it's Clorinde.
Please.
Ah, Miss Clorinde.
Clorinde.
My door.
Oh, there's Fremine and Clorinde. Oh, okay, so she found Fremine.
Fremine!
What's going on? What is Clorinde doing here?
Alright, so it's Clorinde. Sorry, not Clorinde. Clorinde.
Work.
I'm sorry about
That's
sharing
great. What are you
this
doing
with
here?
The
Work.
tranquilizing effect will begin to
I'm
wear
gonna
off
respond
soon.
now, just like
Please take it easy
like
in
the easiest
meantime,
way.
though.
Just one word, simplifying
What happened to
something.
Fremine? Wasn't he diving just outside of the fortress? Why is he looking like this?
These symptoms, it can't be.
A flushed face, an accelerated pulse. He must have consumed primordial seawater.
What the heck, Fremine? You're not
What did you
supposed
say?
to do that.
Please, make some space. I'll need to give Mr. Fremine a more thorough checkup. Your Grace, I'll leave the rest to you.
I'll talk to Clorinde while you get Fremine to where he needs to be. Everything else can wait.
I am so confused. So very confused. I think we're gonna end it here so I can... I mean, I'm not that confused, but it's a lot of information to take in. Finally, we're getting somewhere in the story. I'm saying this as finally because I've been stuck here for too long. I'm gonna go insane from this, literally. I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and we'll pick up where we last left off in the next one. Bye-bye!